Hello everybody, welcome back to Planet X News. This is Scott from the Nibiru channel. It is still July 26th, 2017, and the reason why I wanted to live stream this is so everyone gets a chance to stop in the live chat and voice your opinions. Because this is by far one of the best photographs that I've ever captured. You know, I'm not even going to point this object out because I want to see if you all see it. You know, we were talking so much about this CME that erupted on July 23rd, 2017. And it just so happens that this event, the CME explosion, reveals one of the objects that we're looking for. So, yes, the information is unbelievable, but as you watch this live stream and then later on this video, the evidence is clear. It's crystal clear. I did not superimpose that image. That image is there. You can see the timestamp on the coronagraph, and each and every one of you can go to the Soho website. You can pull up the dates from July 23rd, click on images, and go to 6 a.m. UTC time, the time date that you see on your screen. No one is going to tell me that that is any type of anomaly. We have further evidence that's going to blow your mind. I'm asking, do all of you see what I'm seeing without me pointing it out to you? A simple yes or no in the live chat will do. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in on it. I'm looking at this object right there. I'll leave this image up for a few minutes so all of you can comprehend what you're seeing. I mean, I have more images, as this was worked on using a pretty cool process, and I have to give all of that process credit to Prep Aussie down in Australia. Fantastic man. I'm very honored and glad that I've became friends with him. Probably one of those destiny callings. But the work that he's been doing on revealing these objects is very good. Perfect. And they say that our physicist is insane, crazy, should be locked up in a nut house. They say I'm a scammer for money. But yet this channel comes out with the biggest groundbreaking information, photographs for all of you to see. I want each and every one of you that is in disbelief to go to the Soho website, pull up the timestamp photograph, and look at it on your own computer. And for all of you that don't want to do that, when this video is finished and processed into a regular video, you have my sole permission to copy this video and upload it to your YouTube channel. Don't worry about any copyright infringements, because I don't care about any of that. But I think it is time to start spreading this information a little faster and a little broader. Each and every one of you, you have my permission to take this video, upload it to your YouTube channel. That's all we have, folks. We have to unite, bond together, and prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that these objects are there. Now listen, Prep Aussie has done some fantastic work in his last couple of videos. He's going to be on with myself and the doctor first thing in the morning, probably anywhere between 7 and 8 a.m. because, you know, we have a 13-hour time difference between me on the East Coast and him in Australia. He's done some fantastic work. I do believe that he has seen this object also. But it's there, and it's massive. Massive. You know, now I got other YouTube channels out there that research the same subject, and now they're trying to kick me in the balls as well as our physicist. Why? I don't know. Maybe they don't spend enough time doing the research, spending the countless hours going over the photographs, going over the video. Folks, what you're seeing is there. It's staring you right in the face, and it's massive. Massive. Now that all of you have seen that photograph, we're going to move on to the next one. This one just has a little bit of contour change. Just a little bit. I'm going to blow this up so you can see it real crystal clear. I mean, what does that look like on your screen? You're not going to get a plasma burst with perfect symmetrical lines. It's just not going to happen. So please don't even begin to use that type of an excuse. When this CME exploded, that object and that CME were both in the right place at the right time when that camera snapped that photograph. To me, that's absolutely incredible. We're going to take a look at a little bit more here. Now, once again, just a very slight change in the color And you could take a look at it again. I mean, what do you guys see? Do you see a perfectly circular object? I mean, it can't be part of the plasma burst, the burst of energy that came from that CME. Well, that's impossible. Pretty amazing photograph. Now this is just the original again. And even just looking at the original, you can clearly see it. That CME illuminated this object on this coronagraph on July 23rd, 2017 at 6 a.m. UTC time. You guys go to the website, pull the photograph, take a look at it on your own computer screen. Don't take my word for it. We're going to look at another photograph. I just screenshotted this right from the GIMP program that I was using. It's a technique that Prep Aussie uses. He's fantastic at it. It definitely takes some talent to try and manipulate the coloring so you can actually see the object. Remember, folks, these aren't regular photographs that you're taking with your camera or your cell phone camera. These are very highly sophisticated cameras and recording devices that are on these craft. They just don't take normal photographs. There it is. Whatever it is. But it's pretty damn massive. Remember, guys, for all of you that are just coming into the chat, after this video is finished, after this live stream, it will process into a video in about 10 minutes, maybe less. You have my permission to copy this video, download it onto your YouTube channel. See what type of comments that you get. See what people tell you on what they're seeing. I'm still not finished. Here was just another slight color change. And once again, folks, I saw how Prep Aussie takes the time and the diligence to go through photographs, and the man has an impeccable eye. So I took the time today once again. I pulled all of the images from this CME and I started poking around myself. And it didn't take me long. Maybe about 20 frames, and then bingo, right in the CME blast, it illuminates this object clear as a bell. Let's take a look at another photograph. Another contrast and color change, just to show you what is there. Now, I'm assuming from the direction of this CME, it was on the back side of the sun. So apparently, it's very hard to judge distances, but that was one hell of an explosion. It probably reached out millions of miles in a split second. This object seems to be back behind the sun from our view, off in the distance, but big as hell. I don't have any other explanation other than that object is there, and that CME explosion and that flash of that light at 6 a.m. UTC time on July 23rd illuminated that object for all of us to see. Once again, the evidence is unbelievable and undeniable. Let's take a look at the next photograph. Now, once again, this is just some color change to show you very clearly the perfect circular object right there. I mean, if you can't see that, you're freaking blind. Blind as a bat. It clearly defines a massive spherical object. I mean, let's be realistic, folks. I mean, I'm not doctoring the photograph. You saw the original. You know where to find the original. We're just using some techniques to highlight the object to further prove what we're saying. And once again, if you want to see even more hardcore evidence of this nature, step over to Prep Aussie's channel. On my front page of my YouTube channel, over in the right hand corner where it says featured channels, you'll find Prep's link right there. He has even more undeniable evidence, and again, he's going to be on with us tomorrow morning sometime maybe between 7, 8, 9 o'clock, probably somewhere around 8 a.m. He's uncovered a good bit. Once again, I think it's undeniable. Now here's a little bit of a lightened up photograph. I mean, I don't know about you folks, but what I'm looking at, to me, it's crystal clear. I don't know how you would end up having a perfectly spherical object being illuminated by that coronal mass ejection. You know, I mean, I'm not using anything other than some of the basic editing tools that came with my computer and some other software called GIMP. But you do have to have an eye for it because you'll catch a lot more. Very, very lucky to see this photograph as I was going through all of the still images for the day of the 23rd, the day of the coronal mass ejection. What I was counting on was that large light explosion illuminating something, and it sure as hell did. You know, I just have to say this. Debunk that. I'm sure they'll come up with something. Let's take a look at another photograph. Now, this photograph has been completely inverted. If this object wasn't there, then how are we ending up with a perfect spherical outline of an object that was illuminated by that coronal mass ejection? Now, during this inversion photograph, you see the, I guess this would be a massive flame, you know, coming out of this coronal mass ejection. So this object was not part of that flame. But as you pan out, you can see. Oh, I know. They'll just come out and say, oh, that's just a projected image of the sun. Okay, whatever you say. Same thing. This is an inverted photograph here. Different color added to it. Just trying to bring out the contour of this object. You can see it. Follow my cursor. Pretty cut and dry. Crystal clear. Same thing with this photograph, once again. This is a close-up photograph, just zoomed in. If any of you want to get a preview on what Prep Aussie is going to be sharing with us tomorrow morning, like I said, you can go to his channel today, tonight, tomorrow morning, anytime. Subscribe to his channel would be your best bet. Set your notifications. His link is over on the right-hand side of my YouTube channel where it says Featured Channels. Click on his icon. It will take you right to his YouTube channel. I don't know, folks. That looks pretty undeniable to me. You know, I've been at this a long time now. And, I mean, seeing this object now, I don't know, you know, it really sets things up to the point where you think, my God. You know, we could run this through a couple different filters. See what we come up with. I mean, that's in black and white there. No matter which way you slice it, that object's there. Looks clear as a bell. I don't know, folks. What do you think? Drop me some comments down there in the live chat before I end this live stream. I'm going to get some rest. I'll probably be up very, very, very early in the middle of the night. And once again, each and every one of you, you have my permission to upload this video to your YouTube channel. Get the information out there. Show people what has been discovered. See what they say. This may be the video that opens their eyes, that awakens them. You know, what effects this object is having on the sun right now, we're going to have to look into that a lot further. But something is definitely occurring. There's no doubt about it. Others will say, blah, 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 if there was an object like that close to the sun, we would all be dead. Where's your proof of that? As far as we know, this hasn't happened in any of our lifetimes. We may have to go back to biblical times, like others have done, and try to research what cataclysmic events transpired in those times. But who is actually out there that can say that you're wrong, that you know better, because you don't? Even the highest technology or the highest education, the biggest brains out there, you just can't say what you're looking at is not real, because you yourself, you don't even know. All I know is that object is there. It's probably a good distance behind the sun. I don't know. I don't even want to begin to approximate that. But it's there, and it's big as hell. Is it a planetary object? It might be. I'm not thinking that it is a star of any nature. I think if two stars that size got that close to each other, we probably would be dead. But whatever the hell that is, it's there. We'll mark a big X on it. That's our planet X factor. Sure as hell looks pretty crazy to me, folks. You know, but that's what we're trying to do here at this channel, myself, the physicist. There's some others out there that are truly trying to find out what is happening, what is going on. You know, they add their twist to it, their scientific twist, their own personality, their commentary. We all know what's happening around this planet. We can see it. We're hearing about it every day. This flooding situation around the world is intensifying. And people are losing their lives. These weather systems are completely and totally out of control. And like I said before, just because you're not feeling it on this day doesn't mean that somebody else on the other end of this globe is not taking their last breath. I think it's time for all of us to step up the game. Like I said, you have my permission to upload this video. After it processes, you can upload it to your YouTube channel. See what people think. Maybe you will be given the opportunity to awaken someone or a lot of people. But once again, a truly unbelievable and undeniable capture. Once again, folks, tomorrow morning we're going to be on with Prep Aussie. We're going to be discussing what he's found once again. And between him and the doctor and myself, we're going to bring all of you all of the current information that we have. And a lot of it is related to that CME burst on July 23rd, 2017. We all need to step it up, folks. This is a pretty massive find. But anyways, I'm going to end this live stream. I'd like to thank my moderator. He's doing a fantastic job. If you guys are not subscribed to his channel, click on his avatar. Go to his channel, make sure you are subscribed. He's also coming up with some pretty good video. And that's what we need to do, folks. We need to document everything, because you never know which one of you is going to capture that smoking gun. You're seeing a puff of that smoke right now on your screen. Hey, like I said, folks, you think you need more tests on this photograph? I told you where to find it. It's on the Soho Imaging. I'll go back to the original photograph before I end this live stream, so we don't have anybody crying the blues in the live chat that knows better than me. Here you go. Here's the original photograph on Soho. There's your timestamp, July 23rd, 6 a.m. UTC time. Bingo. There's your ball. What do you think? That's a big fireball. If you think that's a big fireball, you're blind. You're blind, and you should be in a straitjacket. Go pull the photograph yourself. Take a look at the data. Make your own video. See what people say. I'm pretty thrown back by what I see. Don't forget, if you guys share this video, share the link on your YouTube channel, or excuse me, your Facebook page, your Twitter, You can upload this onto your YouTube channel. Don't worry about it. Download it, upload it. But once again, very interesting find right here on the Nibiru channel, Planet X News. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for joining me for this quick live stream. But once again, unbelievable and undeniable evidence. Crystal clear. This is Scott from Planet X News and the Nibiru channel. Thank you for watching.